Hi guys, NCWQ here, and I have y'all looking at EMSC, and we're just going to go over the earthquakes that have occurred since midnight. The time here is 12:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the date is 5/28/2023. Please remember to like, subscribe, and to share my videos. That way my content gets out there. Also, if you would like to help with this channel, below the video, there is a PayPal link. Anyways, you guys, let's get into this. We're going to start off with Hawaii having had a 3.1 earthquake. It was 33 kilometers deep. It was 9 kilometers northeast of Pahala. Population there is 1,300. Now I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to put in a converter. So km to miles. That way we can look up miles on things. So 33 km is 20 miles. So we can see that that was 20 miles deep and 9 is 5 miles from Pahala. Okay, 1 second. Now we're going to go to Hawaii. We'll see where this earthquake occurred. We can see that this is Kilauea volcano here, and this is where our earthquake has occurred. And this is Hawaii Volcanoes Wilderness over here. This is a national park. And this is Pahala down here. And this up here is Mauna Loa. Okay, so we'll move on to the next earthquake. There was a 4.4 near east coast of Kamchatka. It was 51 kilometers deep, which is 31 miles deep. Oops, let me find it again. So we're going to go look at this earthquake. And this is in Russia. So we can see this earthquake was offland in the water. So back out and see they've got volcanoes over here as well, and this should be the subduction zone. Closest volcano appears to be Kikpinch. I hope I said that right. But anyways, that's a stratovolcano. We'll move on to our next earthquake. It was a 4.6 Antofagasta, Chile. It was 36 kilometers deep, which is 22 miles. So let's put this in here. Now, I don't like to do all the little earthquakes unless they're in the United States. So we can tell this one appears to be out in the desert here. Not sure what Matos Blancos is, but it looks like it is mining. As you can tell, they have the machinery down here. So this is a mining site. So it is not that far away from the earthquake. So I would say that this has some involvement with this earthquake. We'll move on to our next earthquake, which is a 4.7 Panama Colombia border. I believe that that is an aftershock to the other earthquake that we had the other day. This one is 10 kilometers deep. So it is 6 miles deep. When you pull back, see this one was in the water as well. It sits near the oceanic convergent boundary and the continental transform fault. And over here we have the Cocos Plate. Actually, sorry, I believe that's the Cocos Plate there. Could be wrong. Yeah, Coco. Not used to seeing the earthquakes hit on this side, but we have some that do. The next earthquake was a 5.6, Solomon Islands. It was 91 kilometers deep, which is 56 miles deep. There appears to be a picture out here. Naval Battle of Guadalcanal was here. And it was referred to as the third and fourth battles of the Savo Islands and the Battle of the Solomons, the Battle of Friday the 13th, or in Japanese sources as the third battle of Solomon Sea. So that's what's there. This is San Cristobal here, and this is a subduction zone here. We'll move on from the 5.6. We see that Italy started having earthquakes, and they had a 4.0. It was 6 kilometers deep. So that means it was 3.7 miles deep. And I had said to my friend last night that I thought that Italy was being rather quiet. So I was expecting there, Georgia, Virginia, and was surprised to see that Italy had an earthquake. This is at a volcano. This is Etna. So it looks like Etna's having some activity going on. Let's see here. This is Etna. So I'm going to look at the other volcano, the other locations here are all 1505, 1506. So yes, They appear to be in the same location. So we move on to the next page. See if I have, we have a 5.2 Hindu Kush region, Afghanistan. It was 222 kilometers deep, which means it was 137.9 miles deep. So it was a 5.2. Oh, I hate this. I have my headset on and my ear is itching. That's not good. Okay, 1 second. Gotta unitch my ear. Okay, alrighty. So this is where the earthquake is happening. That's cast in there. Let's see if I can do a roll here. Y'all can see that this is a mountainous area. I'm looking because a lot of times they have little mountain villages. Oops. Like over here, they have houses over here in this area. So you can see that that's pretty close to where this earthquake hit. And move on to the next one here. It was a 4.0 in Puerto Rico. It was 68 kilometers deep. So it was 42 miles deep. This one is offshore as well and hitting along the oceanic transform fault. This is the British Virgin Islands, and they've been having some earthquakes as well. We have a 4.2 at Xinjiang border region, that's China. It was 2 kilometers deep. So that would be 1.2 miles. This one does not appear that it is near any villages or towns, hopefully. This one appears to be like out in the desertish area, which is good. This, they do have a volcano over here, which is Cunyan Volcano Group. So this could be a volcano field. Might be. Doesn't say how big it is. Pyroclastic cone. Okay, moving on to the next one. We had a 4.1 south of Kermadec Islands. It was 433 kilometers deep. So let's see, 433 means it's 269.0 miles deep. This one is close but not on the oceanic spreading rift. This area over here subducts at 88 millimeters per year, and it goes in this direction. We had a 4.1 offshore Colima, Mexico. It was 8 kilometers deep. I'm betting it's about 6. Yep, about 4.9 miles deep. Guys, I was reading up about that storm that's been in the Pacific, and I'm hearing that the miles for it per hour for wind are topping over 300 miles an hour. That's crazy. Okay, so this is hitting next to a subduction zone. This is offshore Colima, Mexico. That's an unnamed volcano. And this area subducts at 61 millimeters per year. Then there was a 4.7, 80 kilometers deep in Hindu Kush region, Afghanistan, which would be the same area as the last one. Then we had a 4.4, New Britain region, Papua New Guinea, was 112 kilometers deep. So let's see, what's 112? Be 69.5 miles. Sorry, you guys, here in the United States, I do everything in miles, so I don't understand kilometers. But for those who are interested in knowing kilometers to miles, that's why I am doing it this way for this video. So bear with me while I do miles for people. Okay. And not all of my videos will have kilometers to miles in it. I'm just doing that because this is a longer video. Okay, so this is the area where this earthquake is hitting. If we look down here, we see that's the continental convergent boundary, the oceanic convergent boundary, and that should be subduction zone. Yep. Okay, so we're close to volcanoes here. This one here is Umboy. This one here is Ritter Island. This one here is Langlia. Langlia is a complex volcano. This one here is a stratovolcano. And Umboy is a complex volcano. I think it's why they call it the Ring of Fire, because there's so many volcanoes around the whole rim. So it's considered the Ring of Fire. Okay, on to our next one. There was a 5.1 in the same area, New Britain region. Let's see here. I'm doing depth because I think I'm still at the same place. Well, close enough. You can see this is Garbuna group. Ganua group, Bola, and Dakalua. And that was New Britain region, Papua New Guinea. And then there was a 5.3 Northern Colombia, 160, let's say 167 kilometers deep. So that's 103.7 miles deep. It's like mountain roads here. And looks like there may be a house here. There are campsites here, though. And that was a 5.3. It was 5 kilometers east-northeast of Aratoca, Colombia, population 2,100. So let's see, 5 km, it's 3 miles. I'm pretty sure they felt that. The last one was a 4.9 Santa Cruz Islands region. It was 80 kilometers deep. So it's 49 miles deep. Come on. By the way, it's still raining here in my area. Got the window open and enjoying the breeze from outside. It is 64 degrees. Okay, so what do we got here? Looks like we have underwater seamounts here. We definitely have Tenakula volcano here, which is a stratovolcano. We have a mix here. That's a subduction zone, and that's an oceanic transform fault there. And that's Lata Island. And down here we have the continental convergent rift boundary. Okay, you guys, thought I'd do a real quick update. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let's make sure there's nothing else that has hit in the last minute or two. Don't see anything there. Mexico has just had a 4.3 offshore, but that has not posted yet. Santa Cruz Islands list their earthquake 5.7, 5.8, 5.0, 4.9, 5.8, 5.8, 4.9, 4.9. If it's a 5.8, then it's higher than that 5.9, that 4.9. We'll see, because I'm seeing 5.7, 5.8, 5.0 on there, and they've got it at a 4.9, so I think that's kind of low considering there's quite a bit of 5.8 on here. We'll see. Just like Northern Columbia had 5.3, 5.2, 5.6, 5.2, 5.5, 5.6, 5.3, 5.5, 6.4, 5.1, 5.6, 5.0, 4.4, and 5.5. So I'm pretty sure that one was bigger than a 5.3. Anyways, you guys, hope y'all are doing well. Please be safe. Take good care of yourselves and each other. God bless and much love.